Our product is a waterless hair and body wash, which is quite unique for this type of market. And the name we've proposed for it is Your Solution, and it's aimed at music festivals and campers.
Your Solution is very easy to use. All you need to do is simply apply your solution to the area you desire to clean, and then simply dry with a dry towel.
The target market for our product is 16 to 30-year-olds, as this is generally the age of people who go to music festivals such as Pitch.wmv. However, it's open to any age range that requires to use it.
After discussing with the team, we've decided on the name Your Solution, because the answer to washing at a festival is your solution, as there are no alternatives.
For the fragrance of the product, we did physical tests and tests on Facebook, and the survey on Facebook came back that the most popular vote was cucumber, out of cucumber, melon, strawberry and vanilla. And the physical tests were, we went round the college and made people smell the fragrance and rate them 1 to 5, and cucumber came back most popular then as well.
We have also surveyed people at random and put the question on Facebook to what the colour should be. From the results we collected, it became apparent that the colour should be clear. We also thought clear would be more appealing as opposed to a vibrant colour.
We've made a Facebook and Twitter account in the name of the product to advertise and market it, as this is the best way of marketing a product in the 21st century, as most people have got a Facebook or Twitter account. And the page has got a lot of likes on Facebook from throughout the country, not just in the local area, so more people are aware of it now.
The local newspaper, Witness and Runcorn Weekly News, have also been into college. A photograph and an article promoting the product and what the college is doing has been printed in the latest edition of the newspaper.
As the product is aimed at music festival goers, we feel that it would be a good marketing plan to try and make contact with Richard Bronson, so he could buy some of the product to sell at his Fee Festival, and then you've got a guaranteed sale of so many of the product then.
We have also designed a logo for Paragon. We have made the logo simple yet effective, making it sit in people's minds. We have also incorporated the Paragon logo into the label design for Your Solution Festival Watch. We came up with an idea to get a company involved to sponsor the Festival Watch. The company is WaterAid. WaterAid uses practical solutions to provide safe water, effective sanitation and hygiene to people around the world. WaterAid is a company that could sponsor Your Solution because of the effective ways of sanitation without water.
Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please ask one of us.
Well done.
Brilliant, well done. I like your idea about the saving water, and that's really appealing to people, isn't it, as well? It's a really good point, and I like your ambitions as well with Richard Branson. I think if you can get hold of him, that would be absolutely brilliant.
A lot.
He's coming to Liverpool in March.
Is it?
I'll tell you where. Yeah. And I also like the ideas, other than festivals, you mentioned camping as well. I mean, a lot of people camp without going to festivals, don't they? So that's another target market. Well done, you've done really well.
Thank you.
How did you work out which team members would look at different aspects of your project?
Well, we just discussed it and chose what we wanted to do, what we felt comfortable doing.
Based on your own particular skills, presumably. Yeah. You've all enjoyed the project, have you?
Yeah.
Well done in terms of your presentation and the way you presented yourselves as well, because first impressions when you come through the room, how you look, how you present, are really, really important, because people are judging you the minute you walk through the door, before you open your mouth, before you show us the slides. And you're all looking really good this morning, well presented. Obviously gone to some effort, and I think that is really important. Presents a very business-like image, I like your slides because I think they're very simple. They've got loads of information in. Some people try to get overcomplicated with IT, but you've tried to get the message over very simply, very clearly, and it's supplemented what you've said individually as well. So I think that's to whoever put the slides together, probably a team effort, but certainly the graphics work well as well. You're not being too busy with them. You know, people trying to squeeze too much information onto slides sometime and have things flying in and videos in, and it always goes wrong when you do that. So simple is really good. So simple's a compliment, not a criticism. Well done.
Your first slide in particular was very good because immediately you told us why you were here. You know, sometimes in presentations they labour on and on before they get to the point. But with you, it was the first 2 slides, so we knew exactly what we were going to be. In terms of your research, where do you see the price of this product?
Well, we've been told it's $149.
That seems to be the consensus. Yeah.
Is that your opinion as well?
I think it should be dearer, because I think if people see it as $149, I think they'll think, you know, like if you go into like B&M or something and there's a product in there that's a lot cheaper than something that you would usually buy, you would assume that it's not as good as what you'd usually buy, so you would go for the more expensive one, if that makes sense. So I think it should be more expensive.
What do you think it should?
About £2.50, £3 maybe. Because I think people would still buy it at that if they go to a festival, because it's better than not cleaning.
Is that a price you personally pay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you enjoyed about this project yourselves individually?
A lot of it really. I think we've all tried murdering Richard Branson on Twitter.
Have you tried to contact Harry Marvin?
I'm just on Twitter.
Right, okay.
Tagging him in a tweet.
What exactly are you saying to him?
We're telling him about the product and to follow the page on Twitter, but he's not that.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Still thinking about it.
Keep persevering.
Yeah.
Keep persevering, because you know he's the kind of guy that will respond.
Yeah.
But you know, it's got to catch his attention. It's got to be just like
Shout.
just like your first 2 slides. You know,
Yeah.
what is it you want from him? You know, you want him to endorse.
Well,
it?
if he bought so many of the product, because there's 2 V festivals, isn't there, in the country? There's one in the north and one in the south. So if he bought like 5,000 for one festival and 5,000 for the other festival, he could sell them then and still make a profit on them at the festival, because people would buy them
You know,
when
I
they're
think
there.
he's definitely going to make a profit on them. But you know, try sending him a sample.
And don't forget, he's got Virgin Atlantic, so that'd be great
Well,
product
I
to use
thought
on a
about that
plane,
as well,
wouldn't
if he
it?
sold it
You
on
know,
a
on the
long-haul
train.
flight.
See if you're on a train journey from London to Glasgow for 4 hours or something. What a great way of
Yeah.
freshening up.
And even spaceflight
Yeah.
likes that sort of stuff, doesn't
Yeah.
Send him a
No
sample
water.
and say, as per our conversations on Twitter, that'll jog his
Yeah.
memory.
And it's coming to Liverpool. I think it's at the 15th of March. There's an
13th of March.
entrepreneurs conference
Yeah.
in Liverpool, and he's one of the key speakers there, so you might have to stand outside and hassle him.
Yeah.
Well done, great
Good.
idea.
Yeah, it is a good
Great
idea.
Jen's just got some interesting thoughts on the potential of the product which you might be interested in knowing.
I'm glad you're pitching the price point at where you are. I think 149 to 199 is where it should be. In terms of retailers, I'm glad you don't see it in the discounters. I think that's really great, because you don't want to devalue the product. It's such a fabulous product. So I would see it in Tesco, in Asda, in Morrison's, in Boots and Superdrug. Have you ever given any thought to what the potential might be with this in terms of sales?
I think it, because it's aimed at festivals, and people that would buy it would go to a festival or go camping or whatever, then I think if they liked it, they'd obviously use it again. And then, because it's not very big, the product, they'd buy more of it, if that makes sense.
It does make sense, and that's why the 149 is a key price point, because it's a repeat purchase.
Yeah.
It's an affordable repeat purchase. So I actually, you know, I as the distributor of this product, would be very disappointed if we didn't get 100,000 unit sales a month. That's the kind of potential you're looking at. So well done, and keep persevering with Richard Branson.
Yeah.
That'll make a great story.
Yeah,
It
well,
would.
real cool. Go for it.
Well done.
Thank
Well done,
you.
Fran.
Well done.
Thank you.
I just go get it. It's your birthday now. You can relax.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday!
It's my birthday as well.
Oh.
Yeah, it's my birthday today.